Doing a quick check?
Yeah. Let's check on the door. I'm moving every day, you want to check it. Pissed off the ants. Oh, is that the hole? That blue one? Yeah. See some fucking in there. I'll pull forwards, eh?
Get out of those ants. They are not happy ants. The Barry Way feels like a road carved out of time, remote, dramatic, and breathtaking at every bend. After crossing the border at Willis, the cliffs seem to rise taller with every turn. The Snowy River cut deep into the valleys below, sometimes close enough to touch, sometimes just a shimmer in the distance. We passed barely another soul. No towns, no fuel, no phone reception. Just the rustle of trees, the crunch of tyres on dirt, and the quiet comfort of solitude. The tracks narrow in parts, curling around blind corners with sheer drops off to the river below. It's not a road you rush. It demands patience, perseverance, and a little trust in your vehicle. Every now and then, a clearing opened up to reveal a view so wide and wild it made us stop just to breathe it in. It's raw country, untouched and powerful. As we climbed higher, the snowy faded behind us, but we knew it was still there, winding through the folds of the range, always guiding us forward. After a quick stop in Jindabyne, we headed along the Alpine Way, where we were surrounded by strands of dead trees, ghostly reminders of past bushfires, while distant mountain peaks rolled on endlessly, layered in shades of blue and grey. We rolled into Tom Groggin Campground in the late afternoon, peaceful, grassy, and shadowed by towering gums. Kangaroos grazed nearby, and the snowy whispered along the edges of camp. It felt like the perfect place to rest and reset. The water was perfect. Cool to get in, warm once you're in, and so relaxing. He wants dinner. But soon it was dinner time, and so the kangaroos were hungry too. The next morning, we set out from Tom Groggin Campground, crossing the Murray River into Victoria. Our destination, Dogmans Hut. A modest shelter with a big legacy. This is one of the huts used by Tom Groggin Station stockmen, possibly even tied to the legend of the man from Snowy River. There's something so grounding about walking in the footsteps of stockmen and drovers. You can almost feel the stories heard by this land.
Campfire. Baked beans were a treat, something like that though. Oh, God, it's Troopy, there he is. To 8th to the 11th. Gavin. Crusty Hall. Alright, you write comments. Oh, God, it's Troopy. You reckon? Pretty cool. Dogman's Hut.
After the 5-kilometre walk there, we returned back to camp by crossing the Snowy itself, ankle deep and super sharp rocks, and unforgettable. One step back over the border and into New South Wales. The next day, we took on the same track that we did yesterday walking, but this time in the forward drive. We crossed the cold river, which was much more enjoyable in the Troopy than was with bare feet, and returned back onto the Alpine National Park track. We were quite surprised when we were looking at some of these tracks, as we walked this yesterday and did not quite realise how difficult it was. Much more enjoyable in a car. We returned to the Dogman Hut just for one more look before we carried on with our journey. We wanted one more breath of the place before the road called again. Continuing on from Dogman's Hut, we took the Tom Groggin track, a steep, rocky climb into the mountains beyond. But as the tracks deepened and the ruts deepened, a quiet unease crept in. The kind that doesn't shout, but settles low in your stomach. The terrain was rough, the climb relentless, and there wasn't another soul in sight. Just the sound of our tyres crunching over stone and the hum of the Troopy working hard. It wasn't fear exactly, more like a knowing. The kind that comes with the weight of the landscape, reminding you just how far you are from help. And with so much of our journey still ahead, we listened.
Tom Groggin track, this one is. This section's not too bad. The first section was slow. See how we go anyway. And I've got to get out of the comfort zone a little bit. I definitely am right now. This is alright, not too bad there, boy.
How'd you go?
Goes down in stages. It's alright. Like, you do it until we're right. It's a bit more hectic than I expected it to be. There we go. This is alright. I just don't know what it's like when we go down and come back up again.
We found a flat spot, let the engine cool, and sent the drone up to see what lay beyond. The view, spectacular. Rolling ridge lines, valleys folded like fabric, and a silence so complete it almost echoed. It was so tempting to keep going, but not every path needs conquering. Sometimes the wiser road is one that leads you gently back. So we turned around. No regrets, just a deeper respect for the land, and a quiet promise to return another time. The decision was made, and with it, a sense of calm settled in. We turned the Troopy around and began making our way back down the track. The same ruts and rocky ledges we climbed earlier now asked for careful footing on the descent. This time, we weren't chasing anything. No goal, no summit, just the slow, steady rhythm of retreat.
Makes you want to go forward driving, though. I drove up it again. Let's go off camera, right? We've got a bit of fun in the middle. A bit of fun of it.
As the track opened back up, the valley revealed itself again. The sweeping view felt like a gift, a reminder. Sometimes turning back lets you see things more clearly. The river shimmered in front of us, cool and familiar. We crossed quietly, back into New South Wales, ready to pause, reassess and find our flow again. The snowy still called, and we weren't done listening.